Hey, what's going on, everybody? Here I have my special purpose rifle, my DMR, or marksmanship rifle, whatever you want to call it. Just call it an SPR, right? Special purpose rifle. I already have it. Want to see how it shoots? All right, cool. Great, everybody. My name is Mark from MD Ready. So I posted a funny little, not even a funny, but uh, what is a post on Instagram in reference to my special purpose rifle, my SPR. Just asking folks, hey, listen, if you want to see it or you want to know more information about it, let me know. And I was shocked to see that based on the post that I put up about it being on an 80% low receiver, and just kind of making fun of the AFT, which is known as the ATF, Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearm Explosive Agency, right? That some people actually reached out to me via DM. They were that terrified of something that is 100% legal to do. But it's okay. I definitely understand. I'm not going to mention any names. Did have a gentleman, I believe, Noah, who sent me something. He was like, "Hey, listen, you can say my first name if you want to, blah blah blah, whatever it is, but that's it. I just want to know a little more about how I can legally build one of those in state ABC. Understandable. So here I have my SPR. But before we get into it, please make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, comment. If you have a little bit of uneasiness about firearms in relation to what's going on right now in today's modern day age with the Biden administration trying to ban certain semi-automatic firearms and trying to consider assault weapons or whatever it may be, best believe I can help you. I offer consulting services. I'm a licensed firearm instructor. And I'm also a Glock armor, so I can work on guns. I actually have a customer's gun. Rodney, I got you. Just give me some time, brother. A customer's farm that I have to knock out that I'll be doing shortly after this video. But I digress. Here's what y'all come to see. You didn't come to hear me talk. You come to see my SPR. All right, here it is. So, what is it? Is it loaded? It's not loaded. It'd be funny if a round popped out the chamber, right? So, it's empty. It is a side charger AR-15. On top, I have an ACOG style optic. It works pretty good. It's full power. I would tell you what lower it's on, but it's not on any particular lower. Check this out. It is a unserialized lower. One of the best out there. And why I say one of the best is because it is your God-given right to build a firearm. You've been able to build a firearm, or citizens have been able to build a firearm in the state, not in the state, but in the United States since the country was founded, right? Since it was, stolen from the quote-unquote Native Americans, probably before the Native Americans stole it from the Gritos. So, because they were the actual first Americans, not the unnative or Native Americans, right? But, whole different discussion. We're not going to do history right now. On the front, I have an infinite, I would say infinite solutions, but it's just called infinite. It's an infinite blast can. And there's a three chamber brake underneath this blast can. If you want, you can take off this blast device and put an oil filter on there to use it as a solvent trap. You can also thread certain suppressors on it. If you have a suppressor, you've already filled out your tax stamp and it's been approved by the ATF. I have a white light on the side. I use, this one is Ultrafire. Sometimes I use Communite because the lights are pretty bright. This one is 1,000 lumens. The upper is actually a Bear Creek Arsenal upper. I got mine for just under $300. I used a promo code, I believe 704 Tactical, something like that. Had a discount code that I used. I have a angle vertical grip by Magpul. I'm not a big fan of the broomstick grips, the vertical ones. Even though that this is a rifle, I can put on a vertical grip. I prefer to have an angle for grip because it just feels more comfortable for me. I can easily reach my flashlight like so. And my hand is hanging down to save it on space. I have these Amazon 45 degree backup iron sights. They are not plastic. The plastic ones will break. And I like these because they actually have a fiber optic in them. In the rear, it has fiber optic as well as in the front, and you can line it up really, really nicely. I'll throw a video in there so you guys can see what's going on. I have a Magpul stock. I have some spare parts, guys. There is an Anderson trigger in here, and it's one of their quote-unquote polished triggers, so it's supposed to feel a little lighter and smoother, which it is. Then I have an Amazon sling. Okay, it's super simple. The main thing about this particular build is the fact that it is a rifle on a 80% receiver. Okay, so the milled and drilled. If you guys have not done an 80% receiver, do understand that there's some things you need to be concerned about. Number one, the plates for the jig, they're only good for about 4 or 5 uses. What I mean by that, when you get the milling bit eats away at the aluminum so fast. Even that steel plate eat at the plate. And me and my buddy said we made the mistake of actually trying to do like 5 or 6 or so. And one of the last receivers we did, I actually drilled through it. If you guys want to see that, I can take a picture of it or even do a video on it, right? So, but that'll be for a different discussion. So it's going to take some work. It's going to take some practicing. You're probably going to mess up a little bit on the first time, but we didn't have too much of an issue. But moving forward, this is the build, and I'm going to throw in some video for you guys to really see what it can do. And you guys have a good one. Please make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. If there's anything that I left out about this build, please let me know. You're going to see some more information and coming up soon. God bless. Alright, we are at, I don't know, what is that? Computer show? Let's see something. Alright, not the best, but you can see 1, 2, 3, probably like an inch and a half. So I use a 36 yard 0 for all of my ARs, so I know they're going to be slightly off.